What's up guys, it's Rapid. So recently Valve has stated that they're pretty much handing over the Halloween update to the community. In honor of this momentous occasion, we'll be looking at unusuals that could be coming out in this upcoming Halloween update. Unusuals are like a huge cornerstone of the entire TF2 community. So much of TF2 is just built around unusuals and trading and things like that. Plus, this is gonna hugely affect how we remember this update. Some of you guys might be saying, but Rapid, we don't know for sure that it's gonna be added into the game. And yes, that's true. We don't know for sure if it's gonna be added, but at least it's something. And honestly, the whole point of this is just to make a cool video for you guys, rather than spoiling the upcoming update. So keep your eye out for these unusuals, because they could be coming to a spook near you. Let's start with the unusual that I think most deserves to be added into the Invasion update. This is the Personal Space Invader by Testing Lamau. Now I know what some of you might be thinking, Rapid, this is a terrible unusual. And my response to that is, shut up! You're a terrible unusual. Your face stinks. Now, I've unboxed unusuals before, I've unboxed Halloween unusuals before, and I must say that this is honestly one of the coolest things I've seen in a while. I'm actually kind of scared that it doesn't get into the game, but I trust Valve, and I know the community has great taste, so if this hat really deserves to be in the game, then I know it will be added. In the true spooky dooky spirit of Halloween, we have the Echostella effect. This effect is made by Heartless, why you gotta be so heartless, and Morks with 2 X's, who is apparently very busy making epic unusuals. This effect screams Halloween update, and it's very well animated to boot. They've really nailed the Halloween color scheme, and I think it would look so awesome on a Hellfire unusual, or a Dark Blaze, or a Demon Flame unusual. Heartless and Morks have also come together to create Starstorm Insomnia. Once again, obviously it's a fantastic unusual. I'd actually prefer that this one got in, because I feel like it has a little bit more character. You know, it has a little bit of flair. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who likes it. You know who would love this unusual? Star. Pretty soon all the unusual traders are going to be trying to sweeten the deal with the Sweet Dreams effect. Excuse me, Rapid, this would be way better as a Christmas unusual. Yes, I know it's more like a Christmas unusual, but it's labeled Halloween, and Halloween is coming up, so I'm gonna talk about it. This effect was made by Joseph Raddick, who apparently worked on the Snowplow map, and he's working on this unusual with the co-creator Brandon Kohler. So despite which update this is really meant to be in, I can see this being a very high tier unusual effect for the Pyro for very obvious reasons. Although I don't see this being seen as very high tier. After all, it is just another orbiting effect tier. So next we have the Spooky Ghost Unusual. This one is made by Sedimentary Spooks, who has actually had quite a few of his creations put into the game, so hopefully this is one of them. We've yet to have a proper Spooky Ghost Unusual effect, so this is literally the perfect time for one of them to be added into the game. Okay, let's see how well you guys know me. This is an unusual that I have said should exist for the longest time now. Here, take a second and try to guess what it is. Go on. Okay, give up? That's right, the spooky overlord of unusual effects, the orbiting Gibus. Now look, I know a lot of people, probably the majority of people, won't really like this unusual effect, but Valve, can you please add it for me? Do it for me. Do it for me. That unusual effect is my baby. Well, technically it was made by Ermfish, but I don't think that I can live without one now. Here we have yet another spectacular Halloween unusual. This one is called Cauldron Inhalation. Yeah, more like Cauldron Kush Inhalation. Get it? Dank 420 Blaze It jokes aside, this is a very Halloween friendly unusual and will fit very well alongside, you know, all of the Halloween unusuals that already exist. This unusual is created by Earl de Spookwood and Daisy. Next we have the Mann Code. This one is made by Non-Human, who probably gets his name from the fact that he's a filthy android. As far as effects go, this is obviously a decently high tier unusual effect. Oh no, I already know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say that you're afraid that if people wear this unusual, that they'll actually escape the Matrix and no longer have to pay keys to open crates, right? Okay, I'm glad we cleared that up. Non-Human also makes this beautiful HellSpawn unusual effect, which I believe is just as good, but I would actually prefer to see the Mann Code effect because it's just something we haven't really seen in TF2. I just really like it. I think it's very original. The next unusual is the Blood Moon by Eddie de Spookwood and Maxi. This is obviously a very epic unusual because there actually was a real blood moon just, I don't know, a week ago or something like that, and I think this would be an epic way to sort of commemorate that event because apparently blood moons fairly rare. Now I know some people are gonna say, but Rapid, this effect is lame because it is just a reskin of that other effect, and yeah, that is true. It is a reskin of that other effect, which I can't think of the name of at the moment. But you know, not everything that is made in TF2 is going to be completely original. Not everything is going to be made from scrap. In fact, sometimes it makes more sense to just sort of use an existing idea. Like here, I think this is just a really epic tribute to the whole blood moon thing that happened earlier this month, so definitely add it. Spookwood and Maxi also make another hat which I believe has a lot of potential to become a very high tier hat. This unusual effect is called the VooDoo Haze. More like Kush Haze Voodoo. Okay, I'll stop. I also really want this hat because of the subtle Jimi Hendrix references, which I'm not sure if those are references or if it's just a coincidence that the name of this effect is a combination of two more famous Jimi Hendrix songs, but either way, that is cool enough for me. I am in love with this effect, and it looks especially good on the Killer's Kabuto, as you guys can see there. I hope you guys enjoyed my little list of unusual effects that could possibly be coming up in the upcoming Halloween update. Remember to exercise democracy. Go out there and vote for your favorite unusual effect and items and miscs and all those things, and hopefully they'll get added into the game. I've definitely seen a lot of unusuals that I want to see getting into the game, but sadly they can't all get in. But a man can dream, can't he?
Just screeching.